The Wizard of Oz, yellow brick roads, big reveals in color, and of course, life-threatening aluminum poisoning. When The Wizard of Oz started filming in 1938, the studio hired Buddy Ebsen to play the Scarecrow, but he was pushed into the role of the Tin Man by producer Arthur Freed when Ray Bolger's agent demanded the role for his client. Ever the professional, Ebsen donned the uncomfortable metal suit and makeup, transforming himself into the character. He was ready to tackle the role when he started feeling odd. It started when he found himself cramping up on the set, and he was having trouble breathing. He tried to stick it out, not wanting to cause any trouble. It took about 2 weeks of this until he woke up in the middle of the night, gasping for breath and in excruciating pain. Buddy Ebsen, it turns out, was in rough shape. The studio had been applying his metallic makeup every day by first putting on a coat of white face paint, then covering it in aluminum dust. Making matters worse, they repeated the process multiple times a day as the bright lights on set melted the makeup. Ebsen had inhaled a critical amount of the metal, coating his lungs and rendering him unable to breathe. He was immediately placed in an oxygen tent, where he spent the next 2 weeks. It took 6 weeks further for him to fully recover. The studio executives, of course, responded with the care and consideration one would expect in the situation. According to Ebsen, "They told me to get the hell back to work." Unable to do so in his current condition, he watched the part go to Jack Haley while the film became an instant American classic. Ebsen's career would be no slouch. He enjoyed very successful runs as Jed Clampett in the Beverly Hillbillies and the title character in Barnaby Jones. But of course, one can only imagine he must have always wondered, what if? After all, we're talking about